if you read his lips, he's actually saying, "Press L to pee." No, really. So good morning, guys, or good afternoon. It's probably going to be afternoon by the time this video gets up. It's about 11:05 right now, and we're back with more Let's Play Super Mario 64. More Let's Play Super Mario 64, yay. I'll get back to the Conqueror soon enough, don't worry. I'm just waiting for the opportune moment when I'm in just the right mood and it just kind of hits you like lightning. So right now, I just need to be with something more familiar for the time being. So here we go. This has not been my morning, guys. Let me tell you. So I go to do my recording this morning, and I open up my software for the capture card. And wouldn't you know it, the video format list is empty. It's like there's no video format, no NTSC_M, and I'm like, okay, what is this? Hello. And so, and I'm sitting here trying to figure this out because I just did this in the video, and I'm like, oh, if this doesn't show up, you better follow the instructions. Anyway, so I looked through the instructions, and I went through and I uninstalled and reinstalled the software 3 times. And nothing was happening. I could not get those stupid things to show up, so I thought, okay, let's reinstall it with all the, extra goodies that come with it. And then there's something in the manual that says you have to have DirectX 9.0 for it to work. And when I go to try to install that, it says this version of DirectX is not compatible with this version of Windows. I'm like, oh no. Well, as you can see, I'm recording right now, so there is a happy ending to the story. But anyway, well, shoot, I should have done the 100 coins, I wasn't thinking. Dadgummit. Start the video over. You know what? Let's do this. Oh, jeez, man, I'm not thinking. Oh, don't put me all the way back here. Jeez, man. Anyway, so after uninstalling and reinstalling 3 times, I think, okay, there's nothing else for me to do. I have to do a system restore. It's when all else fails, that always works, right? Now, I really hate doing that because it's a big, long, arduous process. But I went ahead and went through with it. I did the system restore. The last restore point was 3 days ago, so I'm like, okay. Anyway, so I'm in the middle of doing the system restore. I'm sitting there and I take a swig of Coke and I happen to look over across my counter. My capture card is not plugged into the computer! Oh my god! The whole time, that thing was not plugged into the computer the whole time. That's why the stuff wasn't showing up. And I was like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. The whole time that thing wasn't plugged in? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me, man. Where are those coins at now? I know they're up here somewhere, but they're not gonna show up till I'm like right on top of them. Well, I think they might be over here, but I don't know. Dude, I know they're on this wall somewhere. Okay, alright. Oh, sorry, Mario. Boy, this video's got a great start so far. 2 minutes in and we ain't done nothing. Except for tell a story. Anyway, so yeah, my capture card was plugged in. Of course, I didn't realize this until I was in the middle of the system restore. So I had to sit there and wait for that to finish up, and it came back on. Fortunately, like about 10 minutes later. There they are, jeez. Yeah, about 10 minutes later they came on, and actually it wasn't even 10 minutes, it was more like 5. But anyway. So, yeah, that was pretty stupid. And then, of course, when I come back from the system restore, all of a sudden my record pad shows up as not registered. Because I got the new computer, so it doesn't have the... And I did still have the registration codes for my old record pad, so I had to buy it again. And now that and I just did that like 2 days ago, but I restored back to 3 days ago. So then I had to go find those codes and put them in again. And I was like, ah... So I go to my Gmail to look for the codes, they're not there, and I'm like, dude, didn't they email those to me? So then I cut and paste them off the website. Here I was about to spend $40 a second time to get the software that I already had. And finally I go to my Gmail and I look, and of course the trash folder, because I deleted the emails because I figured I wouldn't need them anymore. So I went and look in my trash folder, and I can't find my trash folder. It's just one thing right after another, I'm telling you. But finally I find it. It's for some reason, whatever it is, in Gmail, the trash folder is hidden under a more pop-up that you gotta drag out, or a more drop-down menu, I should say. So yeah, I found the codes, reactivated my record pad, plugged in my capture card, and wouldn't you know it, everything's okay. So we're finally recording here. Thank goodness. What a morning it's been, I tell you. Yeah, it's just one of those days when you can't get things started, man. Because you're being stupid for getting to plug your capture card in. What is that, man? So as you can see, we're going through and getting the 100 coins in World 9. Which, this is not as hard as I'm making it look. It's like, it's really pretty simple. There's 5 coins that I'd kind of recommend you try to avoid if you can, unless it's an emergency. Because I actually had a point one time when I was playing this, and I'll never forget this. Well, first let me explain something. This huge hole over here, this isn't here until you beat the first star of the world. Then it just appears there. Now there's 5 coins in a vertical line directly below the hole. But the thing with this hole is that it's got some massive sucking power. You get anywhere near it, you're going to get sucked into it. And it's going to throw you back out in the overworld. Mercilessly. And so you kind of don't want that to happen. But I figured out later that you could actually use the metal cap to get down there to get the coins. But, oh wait, there's coins underwater here. I almost forgot. There's like a ring of them at the bottom. In my shadow, of course. Yeah, so try to avoid those if you can. There's some blue coins up above, so we'll have enough to get the... You know, in addition to the red coins, we'll have enough, but still, it's just so much of a problem. It's a problem, you mad, bro? Those memes are just coming out the ass. I don't know why I don't use those more. Anyway, so let's get up here and turn the camera. Let's zoom out while we're at it. And let's get on the sub. Of course, well, actually, there is no sub this time. I have to go to Subway and get us a sub. It may be tempting to use the blocks that appear right next to you when you hit that switch, but actually these blocks over here appear, and they're a little bit easier to navigate if you ask me. So then we have these poles here, and man, I tell you, I'm never going to be able to play this red coin mission again without thinking of the video I lost to the old computer. The video in which I farted in the background. Unfortunately, I don't have any gas for you to, you know, to listen and laugh at this time, so we're just gonna have to do what we can. I hate the way sometimes these things seem to be timed, so that right when you're getting off of one, you have to, the other one is just leaving, so you gotta sit there and wait for it, and it's just like, you could long jump to it, but there's really no point. I love how the little percussion kicks in when you come out of the water. It's cool. So I recommend very small jumps. In fact, you know what? I'm actually going to go get these first. Because these are a little bit harder to get. Okay. Well, they're not harder. They're just a little more out of the way, I should say. I should be a little more specific when I speak, you know. You should open your mouth a little wider when you speak. Willy Wonka says to Mike TV. I don't know if he's trying to give him advice on how to fix his lisp or what. I never understood that. But I recognized it ever since I was little. He had the same thing that I had, where he's talking with his S sounds, a stupid S sound, boy, I tell you. It's the most annoying letter. I think I've said that before. Because I said something about it, I said on a tape, I hate the effing thing. Alright, we want to get back to... I don't know which way would be quicker, actually, here at this point. I think I can make that. Shoot. No. I'm not taking a chance. So we're just going to sit here and ride the pole all day. That's real fun. Yeah. Wish I could just jump from here, but no, that's the last coin over there. We have 69 coins. That's going to be just enough. Oh, man, just barely. Yeah, so how's everybody doing? Today is July... What the hell is today? Today's July 16th, I think? Man, time is just flying by. Before you know it, it's going to be time to go to PAX. Man, oh man. PAX. What a crazy name for a meeting. Like, yeah, they're already talking about next year's MagFest. There's already a page for it on Facebook. And I've RSVP'd. I said, I'm attending, baby. You better believe it. They're having it at a place called the Gaylord Motel. Okay, get your coins now. Yeah, it's called the Gaylord Motel. I'm like, are the Fockers gonna be there? Jeez. I don't know, man. That's pretty funny, though. There's your star. And there's your other star. So hopefully the fact that I'm getting 2 stars... Don't keep going after the animation, dude. man. Get back over here, butthead. Who are you calling a butthead, butthead? They should have, like, the best use of calling somebody a name 2 times in a row. You know, like, who are you calling a butthead, butthead, and I'm a mushroom cloud laying mother effer, that kind of thing. Why do I keep saying F instead of the F word? I don't know. To be honest with you guys, I've actually, IGN Entertainment sent me a message, which I don't know if I should be talking about this publicly, but what the hell. Apparently they want me on as an affiliate. So, but I told them, you know, I'm with the Game Station. I gotta find out first of all if I'm locked into the contract with them for a year. And it turns out I am, actually, so. I mean, I don't care that much either way about it. It's not about the money, but IGN did make a pretty impressive offer, I must say, so. But the thing is, if I got with IGN, I wouldn't be allowed to cuss anymore. That's the thing. They would want me to bleep him out. Well, I asked them if it would be okay if I still cuss as long as I bleeped him out. And they said, yeah, that would be okay. But sometimes I think a bleeped out cuss word is even funnier than the actual cuss word, because then it sounds more like Jerry Springer, you know? And it's like it leaves you to anticipate what it was I said, you know, rather than just hearing it straight out. Sometimes that can be funnier. Yeah, but there's no official, like, as far as anyone is concerned for now, I'm still with the Game Station, and I probably always will be, because the Game Station actually told me that once my 1 year was up, they'd willing to re-sign me on more favorable conditions or something. But again, this is stuff I really shouldn't be talking about. It's just, I figured maybe if you guys were curious and you wanted to know. Getting into the Game Station is not easy. I know some people have tried asking if they could get into it. It takes, you know, it's not really so much about the subscribers as it is about the views. Why am I not? Jeez. I got the first 3, I got the first 4, and then the 5th one for some reason didn't register. There we go. Oh, we get to do this again! Alright! Ah, man. I did this really fast last time, and now... Yeah, it's like I said, it's not so much about the subscribers, but typically you want to have at least 10,000 before you even think about it. There's people that get in that have less than that, but really it's more about the views. Like, for example, it's pretty, I would say a pretty good goal to shoot for, and this may seem lofty to people, but about 1 million or 2 million a month is probably the least that you could have, you know, to get in or something. Which, if you go to socialblade.com and put your name in, you can see how many views per month you generate. Just on a side note, I generate about 6 million a month as of the start of summer. Oh, come on, get that. You were so close. You were right on top of that, man. Seriously? Oh my god, thank god this place is not as deep as World 3. Still pretty deep, though. Yeah, normally I only generate about 4 million a month, but since summer started, it's been closer to 6 million. It's over 200,000 views a day. And hell if I know where they're coming from, I tell ya. I think mostly it's people going back and watching the old LPs or something. The good ones, you know, like Majora's Mask, and some say my Wind Waker is really good. I don't know. I guess it's okay. I think Wind Waker is when I really started to kind of fall apart, though. That's when I started, like, you know, really hating my job, for one thing. Thank God I got out of that. Okay, stop talking and get the star. Okay, do what you were doing before in World 3. What was that trick I used? Okay, here. It's timing. Thank you! I told you if I stopped talking, I could do it. Jeez. Yeah, oh, by the way, some of you were asking about that girl, Kara, at work, whether or not she got the job. She did. She got the job in Madison. And she just put in her 2-week notice at Pick and Save, like, about 4 days ago. And, like, oh my god, I am so freaking happy for her. Because, oh my god, she was the glue that was holding that place together. And now that she's gone, they are screwed up the ass. I mean, I can't wait to go up there and just laugh in their collective faces. I wouldn't be surprised if they shut down. Because, man, I'm telling you. I don't even know what to say to that. I can't believe she got out of that place. She was working there for 12 years, which is longer than I was there. It was kind of weird. She said she'd been there for 12 years and 12 and a fourth. 12 years and 3 months. And it's funny because I moved to Wisconsin 12 years and 6 months ago, and that was right away. I got the first job at Pick and Save. So I kind of started at the same time as her, sort of, except that I quit so many times. I mean, I quit that job like 4 times, because I started out stocking groceries at night. And then, you know, that was pretty much all I did for the first 2 or 3 years that I was there. And then, eventually, you know, at some point in 2001, they said, you want to be a donut fryer? And I thought it was so hilarious. I'm like, donut fryer? What kind of a job is that? Seriously? Donut fryer? Just whatever. I didn't even realize they fried the donuts. I thought they baked them. I'm like, so you fry donuts? That's disgusting, dude. But yeah, that's what they do. That's what most people do, actually. So there you go. There's your 6 star. Using the metal cap and the Inviso cap. So, thank God we're done with World 9. Oh, that's lovely to be done with that. I tell you, we still have 100 coins in World 8, though, don't we? Yeah, we do. Everything else is good, though. Alright, well, let's go do that now. And, is that going to make this a long video? Oh, this video has already been too long. Then you know what? We're probably going to do that tomorrow. Oh, man, I didn't want to stop already. But every good video must come to an end. And as I said before, I promise Conkers will be coming soon.